Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joe Handy, the Android Authority App Guy, and welcome back to Android Apps Weekly. This is episode number 161, so let's get started. The Google Play Store is apparently rolling out a new feature that lets you stream games before you buy them. It should be rolling out over the next couple of weeks. For now, it's only available on a few devices and for a few games. The premise is that you get a 10-minute window to play the game before you buy it so you can see what it's like first. It's a bit buggy according to reports, but it's a neat little feature that may help people buy more games. The once popular driver game Carmageddon released an update this week that made it completely free. The caveat there is that every version of the game now has advertising, even if players previously bought the game to avoid the ads. The ads that show now are for Carmageddon Max Damage, which is their latest Xbox One and PS4 title. The advertising could be a lot worse, but we understand why it could make some people upset. Word on the digital street is that the Google Cast application is about to undergo yet another evolution. Starting soon, the application will go by the name of Google Home, and it'll be an application that helps you connect with your Chromecasts and with your Google Home device. At least, that's what we're assuming, since it kind of brings all of their streaming devices under one umbrella. Keep an eye out for the update, which should be rolling out sooner or later. Samsung is apparently looking to re-enter the digital assistant space with their acquisition of Viv Labs. For those who don't know, Viv Labs is a startup that specializes in digital assistants, and it's also worth noting that the creators helped build Siri. We're not entirely certain how Samsung is going to use their acquisition, but the popular opinion is that they'll compete with Siri and Google in the years to come. Here's hoping it does better than S-Voice did. Along with all of the new hardware, Google also announced Actions on Google this week, which will give third-party developers the chance to integrate their applications directly with Google Assistant. There are two types of actions. One is called direct, while the other is called conversational. Direct actions are simple, one-phrase commands. Conversational actions are interactions that require more than one command or additional input from the user. There are some big names like Netflix and IFTTT on board already, and we can't wait to see how all of that turns out. Dan the Man is the latest game out of Half Brick Studios, makers of the popular Fruit Ninja and Jetpack Joyride. It's an action platformer that will have you jumping around, killing bad guys, avoiding obstacles, and taking on tough bosses. You'll also have weapons and upgradable attacks, daily events to earn rewards, and plenty of secret areas beaming with extra treasure. It's a freemium game, so there are some pitfalls here and there. However, with the extra game modes and plenty of content, it's a title that's worth checking out. Ivy is a sidebar application that allows you to pop open a sidebar to access your favorite apps. It works kind of like the Edge feature on the Galaxy S7 Edge, where you swipe in from the side and it'll open the bar. You can configure which applications go in that space, and you can even have an RSS feed that pops up from the bottom. There are other configurations that you can make as well. It's a bit buggy, which is normal for early releases, but it's worth keeping on your radar. Burly Men at Sea is a beautifully done storybook game that takes place in 20th century Scandinavia. You'll play as three ungainly heroes who have set off on a journey for adventure. The game is fairly short, but it's actually supposed to be. According to the developers, you're supposed to play through the game once and then play through multiple times to find all of the various parts of the branching story. It features simple graphics, an engaging storyline, and best of all, no in-app purchases. Giphy Cam is a GIF camera that allows you to create your own GIFs. The application will take several photographs in burst form and then string them together in order to form your GIF. From there, you'll be able to decorate it with buttons, stickers, filters, and other special effects. As a GIF camera, it's actually pretty good compared to its competition, even if its special effects aren't really that great. It's a free application with no in-app purchases if you want to give it a shot for yourself. Legend of the Skyfish is an adventure puzzle game that is similar in mechanics to games like Legend of Zelda. You'll play as Little Red Hook, and along with your fishing pole, you'll conquer puzzles, defeat bad guys, and ostensibly catch some fish. It features 45 levels, grappling hook mechanics with your fishing pole, and quaint hand-drawn style graphics. There is also gamepad support if you need that. It's a pay-once game with no in-app purchases. For even more Android apps and games news, headlines, and new releases, don't forget to check out our latest newsletter, which is linked in the video description below. There you'll find all of the stuff that we didn't have time for here. If you'd like, you can use the form which is in the written companion, which is also linked in the video description below, to sign up for the newsletter and have it delivered straight to your digital door every single Sunday. Also, don't forget to check out the Android Authority app for even faster updates. And that about does it for this one, folks. If you want to keep watching, we have our hands-on with the Pixel and the Pixel XL linked up there on the screen and in the video description below. Don't forget to subscribe to that newsletter and keep it tuned to Android Authority, because we are your source for all things Android. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a wonderful day.